let us review yung RPMS tools. We have two RPMS tools or Teacher Performance Assessment Instruments. Unang-una po yung RPMS tool for Teacher 1 to 3. Okay? Which is alam na po natin yan kasi last years, yan po ang ating ina-accomplish. But meron lang konting pagbabago kasi nga po in-adjust for the COVID-19. So yung number 2 naman, RPMS tool for master teacher. Since wala naman po tayo nito, hindi po tayo applicable. So we'll focus only on RPMS tool for teacher 1 to 3. Okay? So ito po ang tingnan nyo ano po kapag gumamit tayo ng RPMS tool, ratees and raters must use this version of the RPMS tool for school year 2021 which states RPMS tool in the time of COVID-19. Huwag nyo pong gamitin yung RPMS tool last year. Okay po? Kasi po may konting binago po. Yan. Now, ito po yung 11 RPMS objectives for school year 2020-2021. Yung objective number 1 and 3, ito po yung mga objectives na hindi po nabago. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung objective number 1, applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas, meron na rin po tayo niyan last year. Okay, wag nyo na pong itingnan itong nasa right side, yung master teacher, kasi hindi naman po applicable sa atin. Dito lang po tayo sa proficient teachers. Then number 3, applied or ancient teaching strategies. Okay, alam na rin po natin yan kasi meron yan last year. So yun po yung mga kinopya na mga objectives last year. Okay, so yung objective number 5, this objective is specially selected for this school year as learners and the people across the globe in general have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So ito po yung bago, ano, yung objective number 5, plan and deliver teaching strategies that are responsive to the special educational needs of learners in difficult circumstances and so on. So kasi nga po, in-adjust ito in time of COVID. Okay, yung pong 8, objective 8, 9, 10, and 11, ito po ay non-classroom observable. Okay, tandaan po natin, 8, 9, 10, 11, hindi po siya ma-observe sa classroom or hindi siya ma-observe sa observation. So mamaya, didiscuss ko po paano tayo i-observe ng rating natin, ng rater rather. Okay po? Now, so ito po isa sa mga pinagkakabisihan natin lagi kapag tayo ay gumagawa ng RPMS ay yung mga tinatawag na MOV. So another acronym na naman, no? What do you mean by MOV? The means of verification. So there are 2 types of MOV. Unang-una po yung main MOV. This refers to the non-negotiable MOV. So ibig sabihin po ng non-negotiable, hindi po pwedeng tanggalin, hindi po pwedeng mawala. So kailangan po nating ma-accomplish, kailangan po nating maipasa. So mamaya i-discuss ko po yun. Ano po yung mga main MOV? Next, we have supporting MOV. So this refers to the list of MOV ratees can choose from the support the main MOV in the attainment of the objective. So ano naman po yung nasaan na po yung listahan na yun? Mamaya po, and even doon po sa RPMS tool, kung bubuksan po natin, nakasulat yung ating mga supporting MOV. So dito po tayo, ito po yung ating gagawin, no? So dito, ito yung kaabalahan natin pag gumagawa ng RPMS. Okay, remember this, for RPMS school year 2020 to 2021, only objective 11 for both RPMS tools has main MOV and supporting MOV. Okay, objective 11 lang po ang kailangan, both parehas may main, MOV, and supporting. The rest, hindi po kailangan na merong main at merong supporting MOV. Okay, so let us discuss yung per objective. Kasi ito pong mga objectives na ito, dito po ibabase yung ating performance. Bali, ito yung ating duties and responsibilities. Dito titingnan, okay, na-attend mo ba yung objective na ito? Okay, o hindi naman. Okay, so ito po yung objective number 1, applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. Now, ano po ah, wait, yung po palang objective number 1 is classroom observable. Kailangan po dito ng observation. Okay? Paano kayo observe ng yung rater? Mamaya po i-discuss po natin yan. So, applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. Paano mo yun maipapakita na nakapag-applied ka ng knowledge within and across curriculum teaching areas? I think, halimbawa, kung ikaw ay math, ano, tapos na-apply mo yung, let's say, other field or other discipline, let's say TLE, let's say kung ang discussion mo ay conversion ng units, tapos sa TLE ka, no, nagpaluto ka naman, tapos pinapa-convert mo yung mga measurements doon. So pasok ito, no, objective number 1. Yun. Then, okay, objective number 2, ensure the positive use of ICT to facilitate the teaching and learning process. Ikaw po ba ay gumamit ng mga ICT or mga technologies sa iyong pagtuturo? Yan. So, definitely, lahat po tayo ngayon sa panahon ngayon, gumagamit tayo nito. Okay? So, that is objective number 2. Okay? Objective number 3, apply the range of teaching strategies to develop critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills, HATS. So ano naman ang gustong ma-attain ng objective na ito? So titingnan ng rater, ikaw ba ay nakapag-develop ng HATS doon sa bata? Okay, for example nito, kung ang tanong mo lang ay who are the characters of the story, let's say language or literature ang tinuturo mo, ang tanong mo ay who are tawag dito, the characters of the story, hindi po yun higher order thinking skills. So, lower po yun. So, paano tayo magbigay ng isang activity na merong higher order thinking skills? Dapat pasok po yung skill ng analyzation. Then after you analyze, you have to synthesize. Yun. Then you have to evaluate. So, yun po yung mga higher order thinking skills. Okay? Now, ano po ang ipapasa nating MOV? Ay, wait lang po. Dito pala sa number 2. Ano? Discuss ko lang po muna yung anong ipapasa na MOV sa number 2. Sorry po, nakalimutan ko. Dito po sa the use of ICT. Pwede po, no? Pwede ka pong magpasa dito ng activity sheets. Sir, kahit ano bang activity sheets, pwede kong i-attach sa objective number 2. Remember, objective number 2, ensure the positive use of ICT. Yung bang activity sheets mo, merong inclusion ng use of ICT doon. Okay, so isipin po nating mabuti. Kung hindi naman, baka pwede ka dito sa pangalawa. One lesson from a self-learning module. Let's say, sabi doon sa module ay sabihin natin o mag-record ka ng ng solving mo, for example sa math. Pwede na yan, pasok yan na attachment natin sa objective number 2. So ano pa ang pwede? Lesson plan. So it may includes DLP, DLL, WHP, WLP, and so on. So nakalagay lang doon, nagpagamit ka ng ICT, okay na po yun. Ayan, video lesson, yan. Pasok na pasok po ito sa ICT, the use of ICT, audio lesson, and other learning materials in print or digital format. Okay? So, yun po yung mga means of verification sa objective number 2. Balikan ko lang po yung objective number 1. Ang kailangan po natin sa objective number 1 ay COT, Classroom Observation Tool, or yung ratee and rater agreement. Or mas madali yung COT na lang, yung classroom observation, inter-observer agreement form pala, inter-observer agreement form. Pero madalas ko kasing ginagamit or natin ginagamit yung COT. So, yun lang po ang ipapasa natin sa MOV. Yun. Plus yung pong observation natin. So, sabi ko nga po, mamaya, di-discuss ko paano i-observe. Okay? So, objective number 1, COT. Objective number 2, pili lang po kayo dyan. Basta nagpapakita na use of ICT. Objective number 3, yan. Yun, pwede rin gamitin natin activity sheets. Basta nagpapakita ng HATs. Okay? One lesson from the learning module, lesson plan, kung nakalagay doon sa DLP or sa WHLP mo na yung bata kailangan makapag-demonstrate ng higher order thinking skills. So, pwede mo na i-attach yan sa objective number 3. Video lesson, audio lesson. So, marami po tayong pagpipilian. Then, objective number 4, establish a learner-centered culture by using teaching strategies that respond to their linguistic, cultural, socio-economic, and religious background. So, ano naman po ang kailangan natin dito? Any supplementary material in print or digital format, okay? Made by the RATI and used in the lesson delivery. Okay, ano po ang pwede? Activity sheets ulit. One lesson from the module, lesson plan. So, pipili lang po kayo dyan. Basta, pasok po yung ating objective. Ano po? Objective number 5, plan and deliver teaching strategies that are responsive to the special education needs of the learners in difficult circumstances. Ano po ang ipapasa dito? COT ulit. So, ibig sabihin, kung merong COT, merong classroom observation. Okay? So, yon, COT lang. So, wala tayong supporting documents dito, kundi yung ating main MOV, which is the COT. Number 6, use strategies for providing timely, accurate, and constructive feedback to improve learning performance. So ano po ang ipapasa natin? Ano po ang attachment natin sa objective number 6? Pwedeng activity sheet, sir? Pwede bang kahit anong activity sheet? Kung ang activity sheet nyo po ay feedback to improve learner performance, pwede po yun. Kung may nilagay ka doon na feedback sa activity sheets niya, pwede po nating attachment yon. Pwede sa performance task, quiz or test, or dun sa module. Okay? Objective number 7. Selected, develop, organize, and use appropriate teaching and resources, including ICT, to address learning goals. Okay? MOB po natin ay COT. Okay po? So, remember, yung kailangan po natin ng COT or ng classroom observation, objective number 1. Objective number 3. Tama ba ako? Objective number 5 and objective number 7. Okay po? So, tatlong objectives po ang nangangailangan ng COT. Okay? Next. Oops, bakit ayaw makita ng objective number 8? 7. Kasi ito po ay sa master teacher eh. Wala. Okay, so anyway, sisend ko na lang po objective number 8. Ayaw niya, natakpan siya doon sa kabila. No? Okay, let's proceed. Ang sa naman, objective number 8, ganun lang din po, wala pong COT. Okay po, wala pong COT to. So wala pong classroom observation. Natakpan po kasi siya doon, hindi ko alam bakit. Okay, anyway, send ko na lang po objective number 8. Now, objective number 9, guided colleagues to strengthen relationships with parents, guardians, and wider school community to maximize their involvement in the educative process. Yun. So, hindi to classroom observable, no? Wala itong COT. Ano lang po ang kailangan natin? School letter, approved by the school or department or grade level, communication, example, communication with the barangay to use a government vehicle to transport modules. Yon. Kung may letter po kayo na nagpapirma kayo din sa barangay, nanghihingi kayo ng assistance, attach nyo na po yun. Huwag nyo pong itapon yung mga letters na yon kasi kailangan po natin yan. Dito po sa objective number 9. O di kaya naman, kung wala kang school letter, Punta ka sa number 2, approve action plan, project proposal, activity proposal involving the stakeholders. Kung wala po kayo sa number 1, number 2, pwede ka namang pumunta sa number 3, accomplishment, narrative report of an approved activity na kung saan nagpapakita ng community involvement. So, yun po yung ating mga MOV. Oops. Okay, so objective number 10, participated in professional networks to share knowledge and enhance practice. So wala rin pong COT ito, wala naman to sa observation, classroom observation to, hindi to makikita. Ano pong kailangan natin? Ito, definitely marami po tayo nito, no? Certificate of completion in course or training. It's either online, well, online naman lahat ng ating mga seminar ngayon, no? Pwede na yan. Kung meron kang certificate, okay. So, attach mo na yan, objective number 10. Pwede rin certificate of participation in webinar. Okay, marami rin tayo niyan, no? I think objective number 10, ngayon pa lang, kaya nating i-accomplish ito. Okay? Certificate of recognition, speakership, yan, in a webinar. Marami tayo niyan, no? Marami, halos lahat sa atin, meron na pong mga certificate. So, wag mo na po nating problemahin yung objective number 10. Okay po? Kahit ito nga yung any proof of participation in school lock session. Yan, ngayon pa lang, meron na tayong attachment dito sa ating objective number 10. Kasi ito, lock session na po ito. Okay? Then, objective number 11, initiated professional reflections and promote learning opportunities with colleagues to improve practice. Okay? Yun. So, hindi ko na po isa-isahin. No? Isa-send na lang po natin yung soft copy nito. Okay? Then, of course, yung objective number 12, yan. Ano po ang objective number 12? Yung plus factor. Sabi nga, ito yung ginagawa natin na outside our duties and responsibilities. Wala doon sa objective 1 to objective number 11. Plus factor po ang tawag doon. Ano po ang example na pwede nating attachment dito? Committee involvement, advisorship of curricular activities, involvement as module, learning material, writer. Yan, meron po sa atin mga writer or kahit hindi siguro writer, basta naging part ng development team ng module, naging part ng module development. Ano, pwede po yun. As long as, sabi po sa webinar ng nakaraan, ay hindi siya nagamit sa objective 1 to 11. So kung nagamit na siya sa objective 1 to 11, hindi mo na siya pwedeng ilagay sa plus factor. Okay po? Ano pa po ang pwede? Involvement as module or learning material validator, yan. Pwede po yan. Participation in the regional division, school-initiated TV radio-based instruction. Wala naman siguro sa atin, sa school natin ng TV-based instruction. Book or journal authorship, contributorship, coordinatorship or chairpersonship. So lahat po na may coordinator dyan, wala na po kayong problemahin sa plus factor, meron na kayong attachment dyan. Okay po? Coaching and mentoring learners in competitions. Kung meron tayong competitions, I think si Sir Adam meron nito, no? Nag-mentor siya ng i-compete natin sa yung tula yata. No? So, meron na si Sir Adam dito sa plus factor. As long as hindi siya nagamit doon sa objective 1 to 11. Sir, kailangan bang manalo? Hindi daw po. Basta nakapag-coach ka lang, nakapag-mentor ka lang ng bata na isali sa competition. Pwede po yan. Okay? Mentoring pre-service teachers. Sino po yung mga pre-service teachers? Yung pong nag-aaral ng education sa college. Okay? Kung nakapagturo ka sa kanila, formally, no, yung pong nagkaroon ka ng speakership, okay? Or dati kasi may OJT, pwede yun dito. But ngayon kasi wala, no? Walang OJT. Now, participation in demonstration teaching. Yan, kapag nakapag-demonstrate ka, I think pwede ang demonstration online. Pwede ito. Participation as research presenter in a forum. Yan, yung may mga research po dyan na nakapag-present in a forum, yun, pwede po yun dito sa plus factor and others. So definitely naman, marami po sa atin. ang merong plus factor. Yun. Now, this is the summary. Medyo hiningil ako, no? Medyo mahaba yun. Okay. So, ito po yung summary natin. Objective number 1, ilang COT po? Dalawa. Okay. Bakit po dalawang COT? Kasi po kailangan natin ng dalawang classroom observation. Okay. So, yung objective number 2, dalawang supplementary materials. Okay. Marami naman po yun. Sa pagpipilian natin, dalawa lang po. Objective number 3, dalawa. Number 4, dalawa din. Objective number 5, COT. Okay? Dalawang classroom observation. Okay? Sir, iba pa po ba ito sa classroom observation dito sa objective number 1? Di po. Kung meron ka ng dalawang classroom observation, so meron ka ng dalawang COT, yan na rin po ang gagamitin natin sa objective number 5. Then, objective number 6, dalawang evidence. Number 7, dalawang COT. Sabi ko nga po kanina, yung merong COT lang or classroom observation, 1, 5, and objective 7. Yun lang po. No? Then, objective number 8, isang MOV lang. 9 to 12, para makakuha ka ng outstanding or yung 5 na score, you need 4 MOVs. Dito po sa 12, objective 12, yung plus factor. So, kapag meron ka ng 4, no, merong writer ka ng module, coordinator ka, nakapag-present ka ng research, nakapag-demo ka, so, outstanding ka na dito sa objective number 12. Okay po? Yan. So, ito lang naman po pinapakita niya yung mga, kung meron kang hindi naintindihan, no, na mga words, definitions, nandoon mismo siya sa RPMS tools. Pwede po nating balikan. So, next, classroom observation tool and alternative classroom observation. So, ito yung isa sa pinakahihintay ng marami sa atin, no? Yan. Okay, so I think na-discuss ko yan. Ito po yung domain natin doon sa ating PPST. If you're familiar with PPST, we have 7 domains. Now, 7 out of 11 priority strands for RPMS are classroom observable. Ano po yun? Yan. So, yun po yung may mga kulay na yan. Iyon po yung classroom observable. Pero, 3 lang po dyan ang merong classroom observation o kailangan ng COT. Iyon nga po yung objective 1, objective 5, and objective number 7. Okay, so na-discuss ko na to kanina, no? Siguro, proceed na tayo next. Yan. So, ito po yung mahalagang tanong. Sir, paano po kami i-observe? Modular po tayo. No? Meron tayong 3 na alternative classroom observation. Una, online observation. Kailan po gagamitin ang online observation? This applies to teachers who will adopt online synchronous learning regardless of the number of classes and learners. Since tayo naman po ay hindi online, I think hindi natin pwedeng gawin yung online observation. Ano po? Kasi modular nga po tayo. Pag sinabi po kasing online synchronous, pupunta kagaya ng ginagawa natin ngayon, synchronous, sabay-sabay tayo nakikinig. Ano po? Yan po yung online observation. Mag-zoom kayo, mag-Google Meet kayo. Yun po. So, well, kung i-allow naman ni ma'am na pwede tayo mag-online at may papayag na teacher, I think okay lang din naman po yan. Next, observation of a video lesson. I think ito po yung pwede sa atin, no? Sa 3 klase ng classroom observation, I think ito yung pinaka-posible. O, paano po gagawin? Consider this mode of observation only when option 1 is not possible. This applies to teachers who will adopt online asynchronous learning in any of their classes and learners. Magre-record ka ng lesson mo. Yun. Kaya tawag sa kanya asynchronous. Pag sinabi pong asynchronous, hindi sabay-sabay. Yung bata, manunood siya ng video lesson mo kung kailan siya may internet or kailan siya available, kaya asynchronous. So I think yung paggawa ng video lesson, isa sa mga malapit sa atin, no, bilang tayo ay nasa modular. Ano po? Then yung okay, on option number 2, video lesson. Used in the lesson delivery as supplementary material or learning material for online asynchronous learning. Not the same as the video lesson for TV-based instruction. Okay, dapat naka-align. Hindi po pwedeng gagawa tayo ng lesson na hindi naman naka-align doon sa ating MELC at SLM base. Ano po yung SLM base? Kung ano po yung nasa module na ginagamit natin, yun din po ang gagamitin natin sa ating video lesson. Yun po maliwanag po yun. Kung ano ang module natin, yung examples doon, yun po ang gagamitin natin. Kasi nga, asynchronous. So habang ang bata ay nagbabasa ng module, titingnan niya ngayon sa video lesson. A video recording of a teacher while teaching a lesson. So, pwede nating ilagay sa cloud, like say for example Google Drive, Plus Drive, or kahit ano pong form na gusto nating isave yung ating video lesson. Okay po? Yan. So, we're done with number 1 and number 2. Sir, ayaw ko ng number 1, ayaw ko ng online, ayaw ko rin po magawa ng video lesson. Ay dito ka sa alternative classroom observation number 3. Observation of a demonstration teaching via learning action cell or LAC. Yun. Consider this mode of observation only when options 1 and 2 are not possible. Okay? Hindi posible yung 1 and 2. Dito ka sa number 3. This applies to teachers who will adopt pure modular learning, radio-based instruction, and TV-based instruction. Okay? Yun po, magkakaroon tayo ng LAC kung saan magde-demo ka. Okay? So, pwede na yun as classroom observation. Ilan po? 2. Okay? 2 observations po. Now, kung napili po option number 3, in DepEd BALCP in the time of COVID-19, a support mechanism shall be established for teachers and school leaders to have access to relevant on-demand technical and administrative advice and guidance which come in many forms, including professional learning communities through the LAC. So ito lang yung basis niya. Bakit pwede yung demonstration teaching sa LAC? Okay, that is DepEd Order number 12, series of 2020. Now, sir, kailan po yung 2 classroom observation na yun para sa objective 1, 5, and 7? Okay. Ratees should submit 2 classroom observation tool or COT rating sheets or inter-observer agreement forms as MOV for objectives. Ulitin ko kailangan ng COT, objective 1, 5, and 7. Okay, kailan po yun gagawin? Classroom observation number 1 between January and March 2021. Yun. Kailan naman po yung pangalawa? Between April and May 2021. Okay? So, yun po yung ating time frame. Now, ano yung process flow? Gusto ko na pong magpa-observe, no? Kung ikaw po ay online, ang napili mo yung choose number 1, online observation. Okay, una mong gagawin, meet with the teacher. This is for the observer, for the rater. Meet with the teacher to discuss the schedule and the online platform to be used. Pag-usapan ng teacher, ano po ang gagamitin nyo? Platform, Google Meet, Zoom. Okay? Access the online platform at the scheduled online class. So, yan po ang gagawin ng observer. Ano naman po ang gagawin ni ratee or ni teacher? Deliver the lesson in the chosen online platform. Okay? So, yan po yung process flow kapag ang ginawa nyo po ay online observation. Paano naman kung video lesson? Paano tayo mag-submit ng ating classroom observation? Okay? Again, for observer, meet with the teacher to discuss the schedule of submission of video lesson. View the video lesson after submission. So, asynchronous din yan, kung kailan papanoorin ng observer. So, ang gagawin naman ni teacher, delivers the lesson using a video recording device, then submit the video lesson to the observers. Yun. Meron po akong suggestion sa inyo kung hindi ka masyadong techie, kung meron po kayong PowerPoint 365, napakadali pong mag-record ng video lesson. Napakadali lang po. No? Next, yan. Kapag gusto mo naman mag-demonstration teaching sa LAC, ano po ang gagawin ni observer? Meet with the teacher to discuss the schedule of the LAC sessions intended for demo teaching. Then, gagawin ni teacher, deliver the lesson on the agreed time and location. Okay? So, for high proficient teachers, wala naman tayong high proficient teachers kasi for master teachers na to. So, I will not discuss this one. Okay, what is the role of the supervisors in the classroom observation process? Okay, yung pong PSDS, EPS, may use the COT, RPMS rubrics and observe teachers. Pero pwede sila daw mag-observe, pero yung pong kanilang observation, their ratings will not form part of the teacher's RPMS rating and portfolio. Kung sinabi ng EPS natin na mag-observe ako sa'yo, pwede po yun. Pero hindi siya part, yung rating ay hindi siya part ng ating RPMS. Kasi po, sabi sa DepEd Order Number 2 Series of 2015, only the master teacher, head teacher, and school head can rate the teacher. Hindi po kasama ang supervisor or EPS. Pwede po sila, pero ano lang, technical assistance. No? Hindi sila magre-rate sa'yo.